Hey guys, what's going on? This is Blee from Nerf Gun Attachments, and this is the Nerf Rebelle Lumanate blaster. Ew. Nerf Gun Attachments, Lumanate. In the box, you'll find the blaster itself, a few elite darts with glowing tips, and the instruction manual. Alright guys, this is the Nerf Rebelle Lumanate. It is basically a reshell of the Nerf Rebelle Messenger blaster, but with a couple of added features, including this pretty cool handguard and a light up feature in the front. It has an LED that can power up these glow tip darts here. So we'll go over the external features real quick. If you're not familiar with the Messenger, it has a 3-shot capacity and it runs off a smart air restrictor. You should know what that is by now, but if you don't, it can detect which barrel is loaded and it'll fire that dart. So if you only have one dart in here, it'll fire whichever dart is in whichever barrel. Moving up top, we have a single tactical rail. This is just like other Rebelle tactical rails. It's smooth with no ridges. Down here we have a transparent trigger, which is cool. I wonder if the light up feature lights up this whole portion of the blaster. It lights up the front, but I wonder if that light will reflect through here. These are clear windows on the side here, or transparent blue, just like the trigger. So that should be a cool feature. It's only on the one side though. It doesn't have the window on both sides, or any design really on this side. Down here is your hand guard, and I'm happy to say that my hand fits in there quite well, but if your hand is bigger than mine, you're going to have a problem. This hand guard just fits my hand perfectly, so that's something to consider. My hand is fairly large, but I know there's plenty of people with larger hands than me. If your hands are smaller than this, you're going to love this. It's going to fit perfectly. Back here is your priming handle. You pull that back to prime, and then you pull the trigger to fire the blaster, and that's as simple as it is. And that leads us right into the function of the blaster. Just load up your 3 darts in the front, pull the priming handle back, pull the trigger to shoot. This little trigger down here controls the LED function. You hold it down to light up all the lights. Down here, that's the battery access door. This is your compartment. It's going to store the batteries in the handle, which should give it a little extra weight and should feel quite nice. So let's toss the batteries in right now. Okay, that's how the batteries go. Positive in the middle, negative, negative. These batteries are not required for any functioning aspect of the blaster. They just control the light up function of the LED. So you don't need these batteries to fire the blaster, but if you want the light up feature, you'll need these 3 AAA batteries here. Alright, that's it. Hold on the trigger, and just the tip lights up. It looks pretty cool. It's a purple light. But I'm disappointed that the inside of the blaster is really not lighting up. Alright, that about does it for the external features and how the blaster operates. So let's load it up and take a few shots. The barrel fit is actually very nice. It fits well in there. It doesn't stick out. I hate when the darts stick out too much. That's very nice. Let's fire a few shots off. Oh man, what's with these smart ARs recently? So as you'll notice, it fired 2 shots at once one time there. But the second shot it fires, if it fires twice, if it fires 2 at once, it's going to be weak and underpowered completely. You can see there that shot didn't even go 2 feet. Let's try again. Alright, perfect. It feels like I'm getting some real power out of this blaster. It feels like it's hitting very hard. Harder than even some of the elite blasters that I've been testing recently. Let's see how the light up feature looks in the dark. That's what it looks like. when you actually light it up. If only they had an LED in here, or another one facing backwards right behind that one, it would look very cool in here. But as it is, I'm kind of disappointed. The LED charges these up very nicely, and it does its job. However, I'm kind of disappointed that the whole blaster doesn't light up. That would have been extremely cool and extremely awesome. So we'll do another firing test, see how it goes this time. And it did it again, fired 2 for 1. I'm really not happy with these smart AR blasters recently.
Alright, so let's do this firing test. Okay.
On to my final thoughts and opinions of the Nerf Rebelle Lumanate. This blaster, I really like it. I love the design, and just the way it looks is very good. Except on this side where they cheaped out on us again. But looking at it on the box side, it looks really cool. It looks really great. And if you're a boy that doesn't want to rock the girly colors, then you'll be mostly pleased with this, because the only pink is on the LED button right here. So a very fine looking blaster, suitable for boys or girls alike. Very comfortable grip. It's not too small unless you have really large hands, or even large hands. My hands are big but kind of thin, so they fit very well on here, and I love the grip. Tack rail, very good. The priming and firing is nice, everything you expect. This seems to be one very powerful, very accurate blaster. I didn't do a range test or a chrono test, but just feeling it from firing it, it feels like it's definitely hitting elite ranges, and they advertise elite ranges on the box. They're actually advertising 85 feet, which is more in the XD range actually, and I believe, it's not going to hit 85 feet flat, but I believe this to be right on par with other elite blasters, and right on par with the original Messenger. So I have nothing but good things to say about this blaster, except when it comes to that smart AR, out of the shots I fired, there was quite a few instances where it would fire 2 darts at once, and when it fires 2 darts at once, it's like splitting the air power, like about, I'm just making this up, but I would say like 85-15, because the 1 dart fires as normal, but the second shot that wasn't supposed to fire comes out and only goes a few feet. So that's very annoying. That's going to lose you 1 whole round. So besides the air restrictor, the smart AR problems, I love this blaster. I really love it. And another complaint I have is that there was only the single LED. They have this nice window that could have even came down into the trigger and lit up the trigger if they just had a few more LEDs. I'd like to see a mod where someone opens this up and puts some extra LEDs in here. I might even try to do that myself, because I think this blaster would look very cool if it emitted light out the side, and we could light up the trigger too. Because this kind of clear, transparent plastic, I think, will light up quite nice. So there you have it. The Messenger is getting harder to find these days, and it's being cleared out and pushed off the shelves. So this is the next best thing, and honestly, I think it's better than the Messenger. The Messenger had that skeletal open kind of design that wasn't very comfortable, and it wasn't very large either from what I hear. So this has a normal style handle, which will still alienate people with large hands, but for me it feels great and it looks very cool. I love hand guards on blasters. You got your single tack rail up there, which should fit most of your attachments, if not all of them. So I have no complaints. with the look and the feel of the blaster. If they could fix that AR problem and add a couple more LEDs, this would be a perfect blaster right here. So that's about it. Tell me what you think, guys. Do you have any experience with the Messenger? Do you think this looks cool? You want to pick one of these up? I found this at Target, but I'll leave a link down in the description for where you can buy it if I find it anywhere else. So that's it, guys. That's my review. Tell me if you agree or disagree or what you think about this thing down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that if you can. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Illuminate, deluminate, illuminate, deluminate.